Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video review, I wanted to share a trade with you that we did in the options room into the close today. It's a strategy that if you're not using, you may find helpful, and it really does focus on opportunity in the final minutes of the day and the cash-settled nature of SPX. So if you're trading options on this, essentially you can let them ride all the way through the close, making no changes to them, and then essentially wherever the product closes, the cash will settle either into or out of your account. So what I was using today on this pullback was noting that the decline that preceded the rally, you see this little swing high to swing low move, that drop that took you down into that important level of 39.50, that movement in price was very similar to the movement that you saw here, right? Do you see how from 40.57 down into 40.32, those moves are essentially the same. So this is a pattern that when it does hold in respects like this, most of the time you're going to get up here and take out the 57 swing high, and I think move on into the extension at 83. But as we were going through the selling today and got into that midday mark and into the close, I was looking at some of the market internals, right? You saw that the advanced decline had found a bottom. You also saw the stocks that I've been referring to as the MAT stocks, not terribly creative, but Microsoft and Apple are making up about 13% of the S&Ps. You tack Tesla onto the end of that, and it can help you get a feel for intraday action. So I saw some things that I liked there, and then it's getting down into a strategy that is something that I really find to be worthwhile with these unbalanced butterflies. Again, not really something that you would do in every product, because selling the deep in the money option, and you don't want to take the shares, that's always a risk in something like Apple or Nvidia. But what we're looking at with a trade like this is that you put that on when you start to get that end of day rally, targeting these large psychological values, and then in a perfect world you settle with where that 40.55 had $1.17 of intrinsic value. Now mind you, you open these trades for a credit, right? So we bought the unbalanced butterfly for a $2.80 credit, and then when you close at that strike, a credit in, a credit on the settlement, ends up being good for, a little bit better than $7. So what will the strike for Friday be? I'm afraid it's a little bit too early to tell. I am watching 4100 in the futures. That could be an area to pause. So I don't know if 4100 is really where we're headed, provided nothing drastic changes. You may see those targets next week, and then possibly a timing for a high around Wednesday or Thursday. So that's the good majority of what I'm working with here. I hope you find it helpful in your trading, and I hope to see you in the room tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com. And I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.